Good morning and welcome to your Renewed Faith Devotions as we are reflecting on the great influences of the faith. We continue to look at the book of Job, and I turn now to Job chapter 2 and I read verses 11 to 13. Now, when Job's 3 friends heard of all this adversity that had come upon him, each one came from his own place. Eliphaz the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite. For they had made an appointment together to come and mourn with him, and to comfort him. And when they raised their eyes from afar, and did not recognize him, they lifted their voices and wept. And each one tore his robe and sprinkled dust on his head toward heaven. So they sat down with him on the ground 7 days and 7 nights, and no one spoke a word to him, for they saw that his grief was very great. This period of silent presence is one of the most compassionate acts in the entire book, and it shows that, at least initially, these men were willing to enter into Job's pain with him without trying to fix it or explain it. We're going to be looking at these 3 friends and their speeches that they gave Job. I'm going to paraphrase each one, but for today we look at Eliphaz's first speech. It's a gentle but pointed rebuke from Job chapter 4. Eliphaz opens with a measure of respect and pastoral sensitivity. He reminds Job of his former reputation as a wise counselor. Job had strengthened weak hands, upheld those who were stumbling, and encouraged the feeble. But now that suffering has come to him, Job is exhausted and troubled. Eliphaz gently questions whether Job's reverence for God and the integrity of his life should not still be his confidence and hope. Then he moves on to his core argument. Remember now, who ever perished being innocent? Or where were the upright ever cut off? From his observation of life, those who plough iniquity and sow trouble reap exactly what they have planted. God's anger eventually consumes them. Even the mighty lion, the symbol of strength and pride, eventually perishes or sees its cubs scattered. Eliphaz then shares a mysterious nighttime vision that deeply shook him. A spirit passed before his face. His body trembled and his hair stood on end. In the silence, a voice asked the piercing questions. Can a mortal be more righteous than God? Can a man be more pure than his Maker? Even God's angels are charged with error. How much more fragile human beings who live in houses of clay, whose foundations are dust, and who are crushed as easily as a moth. They perish daily, and their wisdom dies with them. Let's think about this. The implication of what Eliphaz was saying in Job chapter 4 is the most diplomatic of the 3 that we'll hear. He never directly accuses Job of a specific sin. Instead, he uses a vision and a general principle to suggest that no one is truly righteous before God. The unspoken conclusion is clear, however. Job's suffering must be connected to some failure, even if hidden. This is classic retribution theology. God rewards the righteous and punishes the wicked, applied with pastoral tone, but still leaving Job feeling subtly indicted.